New polling numbers show a shift in the race for the White House just days before next week's first presidential debate.
So let's break it down with Doug Luzader in Washington. All right, Doug, what's going on?
Good morning, guys. As if we needed more evidence that this race is really, really tight. You know, for months, our national polls indicated that Trump had a tiny edge, but within the margin of error. Now we're showing Biden over Trump. President Biden off the grid now ahead of next week's debate with former President Donald Trump. But now there is this, a new Fox News poll showing a shift toward Biden, who now leads Trump nationally 50-48. That's still within the margin of error, but it's the first time we've seen Biden ahead since October of last year.
I told you so.
As some Democrats say, it was just a matter of time for Biden's messaging to reach voters.
It's going to be people in America, the majority of those voters are middle class, who are starting to feel all the positivity that they're reading about in the headlines.
While the rate of inflation has dropped, it may be that many voters have simply acclimated to higher prices. Biden has been stressing the need to defend democracy from Trump, essentially a character question. And the future of democracy does figure prominently in the poll. Some on the right argue the race, though, will still come down to traditional issues like the economy and immigration.
In the new Fox poll, they asked, in deciding to vote, are you going to decide to vote based on the issues and who can do best, or are you going to decide to vote based on the character of each candidate? And it was issues 59%, character 29%. So Biden appears to have the wrong reading of the race, but his advisors are afraid to tell him otherwise.
Now, you can dive into these numbers and find, things for each candidate. It is interesting to note that President Biden does a little better with independent voters. I mean, that's a very important contingent to deal with. Former President Trump, meantime, does better with new voters. So, again, it's just right on the razor's edge here. Back to you guys.
Sure is.
We're coming up. We're coming up on the big day. It's going to be here sooner than... And then the debate, the first debate is next week, right?
A week from today is the debate, yeah.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Doug.
Thanks, Doug.